You have a fascinating balance in your music between brain and heart. It's really fascinating.
Thanks.
Or you wanted to study law also. Do you think that this knowledge, these studies influenced your music?
Well, I can't say directly no. No, not at all. I mean, I can't draw any sort of direct connection between what I studied intellectually or academically and what I play. There's no question that, I mean, it's cliche, but it's true. What you play is an expression of who you are, and who you are is the realization of everything that you've seen and done and learned and experienced up till that point. So, yeah, without a doubt, the things that I've learned and they make their way into my music on some level. I think, you know, my education, more than the specifics of what I studied, just having a strong general liberal arts education, I think has enriched me as a person and enriched me intellectually. And what I mean by that is learning how to think critically. You know, I think that's really what a liberal arts education is all about. Learning how to look at a situation, at something in the world, and to learning how to ask questions about it. It's not just about finding the answers, it's learning how to ask the right questions. That's what critical thinking is all about. And I think that, yeah, what I studied in college, more than anything, kind of taught me about that, how to look critically at a situation.
One can hear that also on the sound of your saxophone, which has an incredible variety of sounds. How do you inflect all this knowledge into the instrument?
I don't know. I mean, I certainly don't think about it. You know, the more I'm thinking about when I'm playing, the more I'm thinking about the process. Like if I'm thinking about what I'm doing or what I'm trying to do, the more it takes me away from the moment. So I think in the moment, you know, things have to happen instinctually. There's no time to think about how, you know, I want to express a certain emotion through a certain inflection on the instrument or through a certain technique. It has to happen. It has second, you know, that you have to make that decision and you have to react and then act. Everything that I work on off of the bandstand, anything that I might practice, and to give me the tools that I need so that I can react instinctually in the moment. I don't want to say I'm not thinking, I am thinking, but the thinking, the analytical thinking is not, it's not guiding. Yeah. It's following something deeper, something that's more, I think, emotional and spiritual, that's more about being in connection with the music and the other musicians and just being a part of that flow. Jazz music is all about adaptation, no matter what context you're playing in, because so much of what you're doing is in jazz is improvising, being in the moment. So you have to adapt to the circumstances of the moment, the musicians that you're playing with, what they're playing, how they're feeling, what you're feeling, how the audience is feeling. I mean, that's kind of our stock in trade in jazz, is adaptation.